Hello everyone, Care Bear here to share with you a finished object. We have a number of little ones in our world, and if you have been following any of my other videos, I spend a lot of time making stuffies. And this little friendly monster is a design by Nicola Riley, and it's a purchase pattern on Ravelry, and I thought I'd share this one with you because I just finished it this past weekend. I have made a few items by Nicola that I've enjoyed in the past, and so this one I had seen on her Ravelry page, and I had placed it in my queue, and I was waiting to make it because you've got to go look at Nicola's pattern, her page on Ravelry, because the yarn that she uses for this stuffy is absolutely brilliant. It's the King Cole Moments, which is the really hairy eyelash yarn in this bright blue for this monster. And I was like, oh, I got to make that for sure, which I thought would be great for the little ones. However, trying to find that King Cole Moments yarn is a nightmare. I have looked everywhere, all the yarn shops around Toronto where I live. I've checked online. I've looked on Etsy. I just looked everywhere, and I just cannot find that yarn. If you know where to get it, put a comment in below and let me know, because I have so tried. Anyway, I was with a friend at a local yarn shop, and I saw this yarn and thought, okay, maybe I'll try it with this. So Nicola's pattern calls for a DK weight yarn, which is that Moments by King Cole Yarns. And you need to use a US 4 and a US 2, which is a 3.5 millimeter needle and a 2.75. I found this yarn at our local yarn shop, and I'm going to hold it up really close. It's kind of a fuzzy yarn. It was in their basement, and I thought, you know what, a friend was with me and she said, just give it a try. So this is called Baby Smiles Lenya Soft Yarn. It is, I've never used it before, so I'm not even familiar with it. But I thought, okay, I'll try it. And I used a 3 millimeter needle. I think it was a DK weight yarn that I did, the one that I purchased. And so I used a 3 millimeter needle, which I do for a lot of my stuffies. So I wasn't concerned about that. And then I used an Estelle Spark, DK Spark, which is a 100% acrylic non-pilling yarn I used for the eyes and also for the mouth of this little monster. So let me tell you a little bit about the pattern. It is, you make all the body parts separately. So you make the eyes, you make the head, which includes the mouthpiece, then you make the body, you make the legs, and then you also do the feet and the arms. So they're all separate pieces, and Nicola gives the pattern for these items all to be knit flat, and then you sew them together. I'm not great at sewing things together, and I know with this yarn it's pretty forgiving, and certainly that eyelash yarn would be forgiving, but wherever I could do this in the round, I did it in the round. So I did the body in the round, I did the hands in the round, the legs in the round, I did the feet in the round, but I couldn't do the head in the round because I wasn't really sure about how the shaping was when I started it. So I just thought, okay, I'm just going to knit it and then I'll sew together whatever I need to. I definitely did the eyeballs in the round and then stuff them. I just used a regular polyfill, non-allergenic, non-mold, baby safe stuffing that I get at our local uh, Notions and Sewing store. So I stuffed it all, sewed it together, and I'm not so happy with it. And it's definitely not Nicola's pattern. I'm sure it's because I don't have the proper yarn for this. It's cute, but it's not one of my favorite knits. But I definitely want to make this again, but I won't do it with this yarn. If I can find something fluffier, if I could find that King Cole Moments yarn in this color, I'd be really happy to do it. Um, and if I do, I'll still do everything in the round. Um, I Yeah, for sure, because I just find it so much easier. And the spark yarn it was worked perfectly. So if I find the yarn, I'm definitely going to do it again. But for now, this is our little monster, our friendly little monster who I'm definitely going to gift, likely with a book. Um, for one of the little ones in our world. So if you're looking to make stuffies, take a look at Nicola's patterns. She has amazing, cute little stuffy patterns. And then she gives recommended yarns. I have used her patterns in the past, and I followed the yarns that she has recommended. But in this case, I just couldn't get it. I will do it again. If I do it again, I'll share it with you, but I have to find that yarn first. So this is the friendly little monster. It is a purchase pattern on Ravelry, and take a look at Nicola's patterns. Thanks for watching.